We're back at the new spot in the drizzle. With no other doggies, no foxes, just Juno being silly. Hey Juno! Juno! Juno, what's this? What's this? What's this? What's this? Juno! What's this? Juno! Juno, leave it! Juno! Oi! Whatever that is. Leave it! Leave it! Oh, nothing much. Okay. Right, Juno! Juno! What's this? Oi! Stupido! Okay, too many smells. Back at the second spot. She's having a great time. I was curious as to what's going on here. And what's going on here is Foxy is sleeping here. Hello, baby. Hello, baby Foxy. I don't know if that's the baby one that saw us in the park. Little peck. And there's another one. But that one's not baby. It's limping slightly. Stay here, stay here, stay here. Baby. Oh, baby. I hope you're not our limpy one. That's Juno's now petrified. Made petrified. Baby. Slight limpy. There he goes. Obviously I didn't expect the spot to be open, but looking at this distance there's a hell of a lot going on in there. They've dug a lot of soil. There's a lot of soil has been moved in the spot. So whatever they're doing, it's involved the shifting of a ton of soil. I can only hope there'll be a spot when they've finished. It doesn't bode well. What could they be doing in there? As well as discovering the cat, and so far not annoying the cat too much, she also discovered this little clutch of weird mushrooms. They look really interesting. I don't know if they're really poisonous or really edible. I've got a feeling it's either one or the other. I'm not going to pick them because I never pick mushrooms I don't know. I never know what these are. They do look interesting, whatever they are. I have a book of mushrooms somewhere. I don't know if I'll be able to find them. They've got this weird stripy sort of patchy pattern to them. But anyway, hello Push Push. Hello Juno. Hey Juno. Ignoring me. Just a sideways glance. Nala's failed attempt to hide. You doofus. You little doofus. 2 seconds it took and she was squirming on it like a crazy thing. You are a little pickle. You are a pickle. What a pickle. Yes, you. You are a pickle. Yeah. Whee! That's what Nala was doing. I did not realise there's the fluffy cat we talked about and saw before. And there's Nala, and she's making friends. And Willow, Willow's there too. That's all three of them seem to be getting on. I don't want to scare you. Do you want to come over and finger bump? Yeah, oh, yeah. You thought about it, didn't you? So it looks like little timid fluff bum is friends with Nala and seems to be okay friends with Willow. 3 cats who are getting on okay. Almost unheard of. Virtually impossible to see, I think. But Willow and Otis having a fight in the street. Kicking off out there. Willow says, I'll get out of the road before I get run over. Willow is in danger of going for a swim. I don't know if he's trying to drink it. I brought him some water just now. Are you drinking the pool? You are. What's wrong with the water I brought? You'd rather drink pool water full of chlorine? You are a doofus. If you fall in, it's not my fault. What a silly puss. Well, at least it's clean, I guess. You're a doofus. Didn't fall in. Now, brave Nala has come all the way down to investigate the very same water. Well done. Are you going to have it? No? No? And the dry food I left for Willow. Hopefully she won't eat that, because that's Willow's food. Who's a brave puss puss? You are a brave puss puss. What a cutie. Yeah, cutie booty. I'm going to go in now because it's getting a bit too dark for me to do stuff out here now. Baby. What a cutie booty. Yeah, you. Finger. Finger. There is a small army of pheasants down here. It's just pheasants as far as the eye can see. Pheasant, 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 pheasant. Oh my god. So many pheasants. I think they're all pheasants. It could be, some of them could be. Hello. They're all over this place. Look at that. So many birdies. Ridiculous numbers. Cheeky squirrel eating all the birds' food. I'm talking to the camera. Cheeky squirrel eating all the birds' food. Very brave squirrel. You're a good squirrel.
Cheeky squirrel doesn't run away after his food.
Yeah. He's good. You're a good squirrel.
Take it home.
Oh, he's a very cute squirrel. Are you a female or a male? Are you pregnant? Or are you just a greedy one? I don't know. Yeah, probably.
Because if you're stocking up for winter now. Not that there's much for them to have.
Oh. You're a very cute squirrel, yes. Munch, 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 munch. Blackbird's getting its porridge. Yeah, you're very happy, aren't you? Yeah, I know. Breakfast for everyone. Cheeky blackbird. Yeah. Munch, munch, munch. So the horde of crazy birds are still here. Hello, crazy birds. Look at you running around. Look at you running around. So many birdies. Mostly running away. Not all either. Yellow. Oh no. Now they're running. So many birdies. And this little hawk. Sitting on the wires and keeping watch. Right now he's flying and very hard to film. And the hawk is back again, but he does not like me to get too close. He's okay with me watching from a distance, but if I get too close he goes on the hunt and starts flying around. But he's a very cute little hawk. This is female pheasant, sometimes called female bob. Female bob. And the pigeons are flying in. Oh, is she going to stay? Scared away by the nuts. Will she come back? She's come over there. Oh, wow. Suddenly a lot braver. baby. Hungry baby. She says, am I going to get more? Little pickle. She ran away then came back?
Yeah, she'd actually on there. She feels safer up there, I think.
Yeah. Makes sense, I guess. She has lost weight. She's still the size of a marrow, but...
Hasn't lost the fur yet.
Yeah, that lump of fur. That's a lump of fur, is it? Yeah? That thing on her back. But look, you're practically showing off like a catwalk model. I mean, an extremely large and overweight catwalk model, but you're still podgy, but you're not as bad as you were. Boink, 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 boink. Welcome to Royston Vasey. Little baby. Yeah, he's coming closer. Hello, baby. Wee, yeah, magpie. There were so many jackdaws when I stopped here on this track to say hello and by this little pond, weird little pond, which is here, and all the jackdaws flew off the second I stopped to say hello. Well, yeah, they all disappeared. Are they swans over here? Is this where the swans have got to hide? I think it might be. Maybe this is where the canal swans have gone. Further along the little track from Hayton, there are even more little pondy, lakey things, with I think more of the swans hiding on them. So this is where all the swans have gone, not too far from the canal in Clayworth. The canal is only just over there. Over there, that truck is sitting at the moment. The canal is beyond that, but not too far. But yeah, this is where all the swans are hiding, I think. And that's the River Idle. Just approaching the River Idle. Let's see if I can go along the side of the Idle. There's lots of little pondy things parallel to the Idle. This side is apparently a nature reserve. I did not realise it had been designated that. So you can't go into there to disturb those lakes anyway, on that side. That is definitely River Idle, pretty sure. I'll be there in a second to verify that. In fact, you can see it there. There's the river heading off that direction. There are more lakes and ponds in that direction without the nature reserve sign, so I might go and check those out in a minute. So as promised, this is indeed the River Idle. There's another little do not park in front of these gates. Okay, fair enough. They're also bolted. This is the nature reserve, so I'm assuming no one should be going there. River Idle. Bridge over the River Idle. Random car parked there. More lakes and see the swans on them. And just quickly, this is apparently private fishing from this bridge. Here comes another van. This is this byway. It's quite busy actually. But there's the Idle on the other side. And there is the Idle. Oh, we can see a few fish in there. There are fish in the Idle, so people do want to fish here. Makes sense to me. Mega swans. So many swans. I suspected there were indeed swans on this part of on this little lake. These little ponds are of course the remnants of the famous mud extraction pits. Because Redfern Worksop's most famous exports are mud, of course. As anyone who's watched TV, BBC back in the 80s will know. And yes, there are the swans on what was previously a mud mine. I noticed there's some toilets up there, and an abandoned or left dinghy, or possibly paddleboard. I guess someone is doing water sports on these tiny little lakes. But there you go, more swans. At this point I had a choice to make. I can either follow the path that's going sort of along the side of the lake-ish, where a lot of people are walking their dogs and pedaling bikes and stuff, or I can follow the path which was parallel to that one, but a little lower down, and then joined it eventually, following the River Idle. And for a second I thought it was private property, but no, it's just private fishing. So I can go down there. And you know, I think I might try and see what's down there. And 5 seconds later, the path I went down rejoins the path I'd already come off. There you go, so I'm back on that, following the idol anyway. So many choices. The idol continues on down that way, which I could follow. I could go and explore over here because I saw, through gaps over there, a really big lake. And that is the Idle Valley Nature Reserve, so I might just check that out for a second to see what I can see in the way of nature. And here it is, the Idle Valley Nature Reserve. I'm going to follow that path, which may take me to the big lake, you never know. No fishing, no motorbikes, no fouling. Well, I can promise not to do the first two at least. No fishing and no motorbiking. So first close-up clear view of the lake. I'm assuming it goes on around the corner that way a bit, and it's bigger. It's pretty big. I had no idea this was here. The River Idle is somewhere over there, so it's off from the river, and I can hear the wildfowl fowling. So lots and lots of thank you. Chatty bird life. Very chatty. As I suspected, by far the larger bit of the lake is over here, and is oh, hello birdies, hello baby birdies. It's very visible. Oh, off they go. There's a lot of bird life. It is a larger bit of lake. Lots of birdies sheeping, but pales in comparison to the other side of the path where I just propped up the bike, where there's a hide set up and an even more massive lake. Seats as well, and swans, other bird life, cows by the ton. Witness all the cows and the swans and the other chirpy birds. Slightly closer swan. Hello swan. You sleeping? Sleepy swan. Feeding swan over there. Had his butt in the air just now. You can do it again. Oh, I thank you. That's very good. Butt in the air on demand. And there's a lot of lake over here. I assume this is probably still all pits from the mud mining, or more probably gravel mining. But yes, gravel extraction. I have never, I think, been here before. Which, given I lived around here for so long, actually in it virtually, it's kind of surprising I've never seen this bit before. Look at the fluffy cows. So fluffy cows. Curious cows across the river, getting ready for rain. Hello! Hello, cows. Are you ready for rain? I'm ready for anything. Definitely ready for rain. Not ready for rain. These are the cows from the edge of the big lake, but viewed on my way back, following the idol back. But yeah, you're definitely the cows I can see on the edge of the big lake. I can just see the big lake through the trees and stuff over there. And you snuck over here, didn't you? Hello, who's that? Who's that down the river? I can hear somebody playing down the river. Let's see where you are. Get on the cows. Who's down here? Who's down here? Some more of the cows down here. I'm sure I heard so many cows. Who is splashing around down here? I can hear you quaking away. Hello. Hello, cow. There it is. Who is that? Oh, Oh, ducky. I thought I should have guessed that. It's just the duck. You. Another duck under there as well, I can hear. And a curious cow. Hello. Hello, you've got big horns. And you are noisy ducks. Noisy, noisy ducks. Bye bye, cows. Oh my god. That's a lot of geese. That is a lot of geese. One left behind us, haven't we? One lost straggler. Going the wrong way. Oh well. Well, I hadn't intended to do any more filming of animals on the way back, but there's this lone goose here of the variety I can't remember what the type is, and a backing track of a billion other geese over there. Not the ones I just saw flying through en masse, a different bunch of geese en masse. What type are you? Hello, goosey. Yeah, hello. Which one are you? It's actually pretty chill, and let me get a bit closer. Doesn't seem at all worried. Very friendly goosey. Bunch more flying in from somewhere. Hello. Are they the same? I can't quite tell. Yeah, you're very noisy. Hello. And then a bunch more over there, just landing. A bunch that are already there. And chatty goose. Yeah. Is it that bad? Hello. And okay, the mixture of geese that are a little bit further over are indeed a mixture of geese. The one I just saw, several of that type, and also Canada geese, all sort of flocked together. And even further away lots are pretty much the same. Though those geese I just saw, mostly, I think they're entirely that type. No Canada geese in that lot. And this is one at the back there. And this one is a mixed bag. And on that, let's go home. Yes. Hello, he's just looking over his shoulder at it.
Looking for where the rest of them are.
Oh, yeah. Is that just fleeing there?
That's a youngish robin by the look of it, not quite red, is it?
Yeah. This greenfinch is remarkably fearless, isn't it?
I just didn't realise. That the sparrowhawk doesn't zoom through.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not very red, that robin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the greenfinch is very green. Here you are. Mum has these very pretty flowers in her back lawn. I don't know if they look almost like dandelions, but the wrong colour. They're kind of orange, more orange dandelions, and I don't know what they are, but I'm unfortunately having to mow them to death because Mum wants me to mow this bit of the lawn. He's going. Oh, that's a shame. Oh well. Yes. Purry, purry, smooth puss. No more lumps on the puss puss. Off she goes. Nala came up all the way up the garden and discovered Willow eating cat food in the garden. That can't be right. Why didn't I get food? Not hungry then. Apparently not hungry. Little Butchie. What a little pickle you are. You are. Oh, and here comes Willow. Little pickle baby. Hello. Yeah. Little baby. Pair of babies. You are. Look at you. Look at you. Finger bump? Finger bump. Yeah. Hello. Do you want a finger bump? Finger bump? Oh, finger bump. It's all finger bumps today, apparently. A little pickle.